Hello, my name's Felicity Ali and I have made you a video on how to use iMovie. When lockdown started way back in March, I wanted to make my learning a lot more interesting for my children. So I began looking at how to use iMovie and certain apps that would go with it. Now, I had to start from scratch. Nobody showed me, well, that's a little lie. My little boy, who was 11 at the time, did show me a few little tips on how to use iMovie. But generally, I had to go through it. I had to learn how to do everything on it. I started fiddling with animation apps. My biggest thing is learning to use a green screen, and I just absolutely love making films for my class. I found that they're really useful to inspire the children. So for example, when we were learning about the rainforest, we were able to a green screen, and then we had children standing in front of it talking. And this is just really good learning tool. But the little movies that I make, they're for my children and my class mostly, and I put things on YouTube so that they can do little drawing, tutorials or some cookery things or something like that. But what I want to do is I'm going to show you how to use some of the features in iMovie, and I hope that you are able to have a go and learn it all yourself. And I will be honest, there's probably things I don't know about iMovie because I'm learning more and more every day, but I'm going to share with you what I do know. Enjoy.
When you open up iMovie, you're going to get two choices, either a movie or a trailer. For learning videos, you will need to select the movie option. It's a good idea to have all your learning material, videos and photographs ready, and they will appear here on the right hand side. If you've forgotten anything, you can always add it in after. You will need to use the record button, which is quite easy to use, and if you need to insert a picture, there's also a little camera icon, and there are some buttons on the main screen that are able you to fit your picture by making it larger or smaller. Your best friend is going to be YouTube, where you can take off photographs and videos, and there's a lot of royalty-free material on there. I also recommend YouTube Editor, but that's only if you're going to be posting online, and there's lots of rules and regulations around that. Videos you use can be some that you've recorded on your iPad camera and saved onto the device, or you can go into YouTube and take off royalty-free material. I do this a lot, and I do it by using my screen record button. So you basically pull down the menu and record how long you would like to use for your video. I'd also like to draw your attention to the menu at the bottom of the screen, because this is going to be where you do all your editing. So when you find the picture or the video, you're going to select it and press the add button, and this will pull it into your screen. You will see here that I can drag to make it longer or shorter by using the button at the bottom, and I can also press duplicate if I'd like to make a copy of it. You have the option to have pictures move or stay still. I usually keep them still because it's easier to focus on.
I can also appear in a box talking, so I could say, here we have the Sphinx, the largest statue standing in ancient Egypt.
My top tip here is that you make sure that the picture is stretched out long enough to cover the video. Select your video and you will see three little dots. That will give you the option to put a picture within a picture, but you will need to record a video first for this. You'll also need to put the picture in first, because the other one will go on top of it. I'm just going to show you a little clip, and then I'm going to explain how to do it. In this video, I've used a green screen, which I know you might not all have, but green paper will work just as well. And I've used the app Puppet Pals, which I'll now demonstrate on how to use. The App Store will give you the option to have Puppet Pals or Puppet Pals 2. I use Puppet Pals 2. This is an app for children, so it's very easy to use. First, you can select your location or a picture if you've saved one. So I've got the sea here. Then you're going to choose a character, so you can have one of the already characters they've got. Or there's an option which is a lot more fun, and what I use for my children is I use a picture of myself that I've added in. They tend to like this a lot better and it looks a lot more fun. So here I am dropping into the water and off I go. This app also comes with music and it's really easy to export onto your iPad.
Hello children, let's learn about life under the sea.
I'm also a really big fan of Toontastic and it's a free app and very easy to use. One day, the world changed forever. A virus came and made some people very ill. The scientists called it the coronavirus, or COVID-19. To keep us safe, the government told us to stay at home. And we all know what happened after that. My favourite addition to any of my films is the green screen. And you will need either a green screen that you can buy off Amazon, they're not very expensive, or green paper roll will do. So you need enough room to film, and that can be challenging. I've had to turn my conservatory into a film studio. So I'll show you some examples and then I'll show you how to do it.
Wow!
Space shuttle now on internal power.
So here I'm going into my videos and I'm bringing in the video I want to use for my background. And I'm making the correct size by using the drag. You can also cut screens with the scissors. Then I'm going to find my green screen video and I need to go to blue green screen and it will drop in on top like this and will take a moment to load, and you'll see there I'm flying. What I need to do now is I need to adjust my picture, and there we go, just what everybody wants to do. And iMovie will also give you choices to add music if you want, so you can have that in your media either by music that you've paid for, or there are some free music examples to use. The more that you play with iMovie, the more that you will learn. I wish you lots of luck. Have fun.